spiritual tips for people who are working in office. So since office is a space that you can't design, you don't have a freedom of choice to do anything. It is already a set up place where you will have to go and work. So is there any way where we can enhance that place, or how do I bring in some positive energy or protect you from negative energies or not getting stressed out? There are a lot of things you can do. First simple thing I can tell you is keep your desk very clean. Okay, even it doesn't matter if your office boy or any other housekeeping has to come and clean it, but make sure you keep your desk more organized and minimalized. That's what I would always prefer, to be minimal. So keep it like that, and bring in some elements from the house. For example, one element you can keep is laughing Buddha, or any other sign, any other symbol or an idol or a statue which brings in peace. That means when you're keeping that statue, I said laughing Buddha as an example, but so when you're keeping that idol there, you will have to set your intentions very clearly, that I am keeping this. Whenever I see this, I should remember peace, I should remember prosperity, you should set that intention in that doll. Your thoughts has to be recorded there. So you take it and you just think, this is whenever I see this, consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, when I notice this doll in my desk, I feel abundance, I feel peace. So tell that 2-3 times in your mind and keep that doll. You can keep multiple dolls or multiple symbols. There are a lot of spiritual symbols you can keep, but I don't know how many people would be comfortable keeping all those things, because bringing in that spiritual symbol, yantras and all, you will have to practice and you will have to energize it. Then it will become like a puja room. So I really don't want to, unless you really want it, I don't want to go and give those suggestions. So what you do is you keep the doll, set an intention. It can be multiple. You can even keep a pyramid there. If you learn more about pyramid, you can set an intention and keep a pyramid there in your office. That would bring in a lot of changes as you work. And the second thing what you can do is you can actually keep a small any home based plant. Many offices do allow small plants nowadays. You can get it in Amazon, and keep a nice plant, not with thorns and like a cactus, because it looks very attractive. Many people keep cactus in their desk, which is, it's kind of it attracts negative energy, and I've seen it from experience, and I've also, many people whomever I consulted, they have told us a very bad experience. So avoid any plants which has any thorns in it. Keep any home based plants near you. So the reason why I have asked you to keep a plant here is, one is, when you keep a plant in your work desk, so all the negative energy, that's number one, and number two, the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, whichever you release it, or any negative toxins in that air due to the air conditioning system, so near your desk, at least that will get purified with these indoor plants. They will purify the oxygen for you in the night time, and the daytime when you go, it will be there. And when your number two benefit is, you get a chance to show your gratitude when you start your work. So when you start your work, you see a plant, there is a life. You can pour a little bit of water and then you can start your work. So that is like you're giving life to it. You can build a relationship with that plant, and it will sense your energy, and it will produce, it will reflect certain energies for you to consume. So keeping plants in your work desk is an amazing thing. But there are certain specific indoor plants which is good for oxygen purifiers. That's what I would recommend. Don't bring in certain plants like tulsi and all. Tulsi requires a lot of attention. It needs sunlight. So a lot of things you will have to do, and that's what, don't turn your office into a puja room. That's not our goal. You come for an office to work. Keep your mind for that, because you are working so that you can earn and you can keep your family in a comfort zone. So always remember this goal. That is why you are coming. When you are in your working, you should not let go your own inner self and forget and get into the stress and unnecessary politics and argument. So these small elements would try to keep you grounded. That is another thing, is grounding. Stressful meeting, having a plan near you will drain that energy very easily. That will be another one. The last one I can tell you is, engage in some crystals. Okay, one crystal I'll recommend. I would say it's a must for all the people who are having even in the previous video I said about home tips, you can use this, or in office desk. Keep some collections of black tourmaline. Okay, so black tourmaline is a very good stone that attracts all the negative energy, or it protects you, it gives you a shield around you. So whenever that stone is there, if you are working, at least in your area, it will cover it. People with bad intention, or anybody who they call as drishti or evil eye, So whenever they come near the stone, when they see that stone with you, usually they can't, any thoughts cannot enter your head. Okay, so that is a very important thing. You might have noticed it in some cube. Suddenly a boss would be anger and you will come near the desk and something will happen, he will not really react the way he wanted it. So it will kind of protect you with a high energy shield. So you can cleanse that black tourmaline and under the moonlight, and you can keep it there. Certain intention, this is only for my protection. So keep these 3 elements is what I would recommend, and that would definitely bring in a lot of change in your work, attitude, and the way you see people, the way you process the decision making in your official meetings, and to drain all the excessive energy and ground you. These are the simple tips you can follow. Do let me know what other things you have in your desk and how it has helped you, because seeing a desk itself, as a psychologist, when you see the desk itself, you can tell the person efficiency. So there are some experts there in the field who actually see the desk only, they'll tell you how efficiently you can perform. So like they say, no, whatever books you read is the person you are, or tell me about your friends, I'll tell about you. Same thing, when you look at your desk, you can actually know the person who he is. Okay, so small tips, these are what I want to share, and I'll meet you in another interesting video. Bye.